Hello everyone, it is Christian here on PlaystationFollower, and with it being the E3 season, that means loads of info on the run-up to the holy grail of the press conferences in early June. As it seems so every year, we know the most about Ubisoft going into the show this year, through leaks and rumors with things like a huge Assassin's Creed Origins leak the other day, link here for that, or a rumored Far Cry 5 taking place in the Wild Wild West, link here for that as well. As of yesterday morning, May 16th, 2017, an investor call has begun to give more insight, logos, and information about Ubi titles for the rest of the year, specifically 4 that will be releasing between now and fiscal year 2019, all AAA titles. As for this year, we have some newly confirmed details about games that could be coming anytime between now and March of next year, and they're pretty big heavy hitters. First off, let's talk some more about Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is officially being numbered without a subtitle for this installment in the series, unlike things like Blood Dragon and Primal, so we can expect that the classic Far Cry formula in a new environment is what we'll be getting this time around. And we could be getting it as soon as September or as late as next April, depending on which rumors you buy into. Going against what we thought last week, Far Cry 5's setting is looking more and more like its modern-day Missouri. This was another rumor circulating around with the Wild West thing, with players taking on the role of a beat cop in this installment, taking back the land that's currently overrun by terrorists/warmongering groups, like a good Far Cry game should have. On top of that, in the rumblings of this setting, a logo was presented on the Ubisoft forums that's a clean red, white, and blue design that immediately screams police siren. I can't be the only one who made that connection, right? Like, it's there. But as cool as a Far Cry Western could be, all signs are pointing to this being the case for Far Cry 5, and I love the Far Cry games. I loved 4, I liked Blood Dragon a lot, didn't get into Primal, so one where we're basically John McClane going at a Die Hard style is fine by me. Next up on the docket is Assassin's Creed Origins. Lots of news on this title has been coming to fruition recently, but officially we know now that this game will have a full reveal later in the month of May, and we will be getting it later this year. My bet is in November. But in terms of games with actual dates on them, South Park: The Fractured Butthole is going to be coming to us on October 17th of this year. Following up the Stick of Truth and its massive delays, and already being pushed out of December 2016, I'm praying we get this one on time so I can join the Coon Civil War before Infinity War comes out, or, you know, Marvel ends. Another title we were given an announcement of that nobody really saw coming is The Crew 2. The Crew is an always online multiplayer card game that came out around the launch of this console generation, met to mixed reviews. Just like Far Cry 5, all we have to go on is a logo and a promise that it'll be out soon, so I'd expect to see this and the new Far Cry shown off at this year's Expo. There was another game that was touted as being a new AAA IP to be released fiscal year 2019 and is supposedly multiplayer focused. With sales info coming out from yesterday as well that Ghost Recon Wildlands is the best-selling game so far this year, with For Honor trailing right behind it at number 2, both Ubisoft joints focused on multiplayer. Them pursuing another big budget title centered around cooperative and competitive multiplayer seems pretty logical. So that is everything worth noting that came out of the Ubisoft investors meeting. Obviously we have Assassin's Creed to look forward to this fall, and we'll no doubt be seeing the rest of these games shown off at E3. Kinda puts the final nail in the coffin for my Prince of Persia reboot though. Rest in peace, sweet prince. So what do you think of all this? Are you surprised to see how well For Honor and Wildlands did? And out of all these games, which are you looking forward to seeing the most? As always, be sure to like and share. We love you for it, and it helps us keep making our content. If you're new, you should sub so you never miss any of our gaming content. But with all of that being said, greatness awaits, and I'll see you all in the next video.